in this country called Nigeria, either of any ethnicity, February 14th, this Valentine weekend, I want to call on every human being that has a passion for the souls that are dying in this country, that we all come out this weekend that is a Valentine weekend. We know what Valentine means. Someone died for love. If you love your fellow human being, whatever group you belong to, and you are tired of this bloodshed in this country, please rise up to the cause and join our team. Support us for this weekend as we all come out to hashtag Nigerian Lives Matter. The Nigerian life matter, the life of a child, the life of a woman, the life of a man, the life of a youth, whatever, as long as is human, is blood flowing, our lives matter. Our lives matter regardless of our skin color, regardless of our ethnicity. We are tired of the killing, we are tired of the deaths. Please, February 14th, which is Sunday, we'll start it from this week. February 12th, which is Friday, 13th, which is Saturday, and we climax it on Sunday. Please rise up. Every other information will be passed across to you. And as a team of Here Nigeria.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Okay. All right. That's interesting. That's really, really interesting. That was interesting. So I know we have some few people in the meeting room. Before others join, we just play some videos. Yeah, sorry about that. The meeting was hacked because it was more of a national discourse. We just wanted people to participate and have access. So we will just go on a mini break. Okay, we'll just go on a mini break, and then so we play the anthem, so that we can reactivate our program. We are talking about Nigeria. We play the national anthem, then I'll come back on air. It was hackers and all of that. So regardless of the national discourse now, we will be very strict and monitor people. So by tomorrow, it's going to be a special code. We'll put in some security measures. Thank you very much. Let's just roll our song of praise, our song of unity. Please go ahead.
After this, what?
Play that. Of a man deep in Nigeria. This is my home, my fatherland, my future.
I salute you, my country people. Good evening and welcome to the first edition of your Wonge program here in Nigeria.
So,
today, we'll go take care talk about matter where concern we as Nigeria. As it be so, this matter sweet because you were there as they watch us. You go feel called on top your telephone. Yarn the color of your belly
yes, so.
on top this discourse. And yes, now maybe Chris Daniel. Nobody let me follow come. Our couple of my body.
Yes, so Una, welcome. Thank you very much. My name na Onyeche Jennifer Onu, and today for Here Nigeria, we're going to talk about civic responsibility. No, they look me like that now. I know say the English loud, but no worry. This now something where you and I as countryman or woman supposed to do for the country. Also, we go also yarn about the duty alias work of the government to the people. Again, Una, welcome.
Oh yes, this program too jolly. But the main jolly for me be say we dey yarn the program on top we mother language. Oh yes, we not use any foreign language. On top the language where we take the Nigeria people. And the people they hear where they see so it tanda gidiba on top.
H will be Hausa, I na for Igbo, Y na for Yoruba.
And the area see so it tanda on top.
All Nigerian languages.
When I don't see them, as it be so more, don't forget say we just celebrate independence finish. Yes, now on top the spirit of independence, where they launch this first edition of this program. So look at tell you now, happy independence.
Happy independence.
Oh yeah, so but as it be so we will use today talk about independence, the way it take be, how it take happen, and how we go see them as Nigeria people.
Yes, so if you look around, you go see say we follow come mama language. All the things where we suppose they do as Nigeria people, we culture don't miss pata, it don't they lost. This no be good thing. You said go agree with me say no be good thing, but make we take our time, make we look back, make we bring back the things, make we start to do the things we suppose help the country better.
Because the people now actually talk here Nigeria na Obonge program, and as you Obonge reach, now make the Oga pata second for this whole our Nigeria country. Sir. The Oga Vice President now give am forward March 7 September 2017. Many people say they tell them story.
To talk.
Mona.
To be part of this landmark event. The HIA program or HIA program designed to inculcate civic values and patriotism in our society, especially by the use of indigenous languages as tools of communication. So this program is meant to achieve, and I believe will achieve, several purposes. It is homegrown. It will encourage the learning of indigenous languages, and it will promote the love of country and high civic values. We live in a great nation. We are the largest economy in Africa. And whether here or in the diaspora, some of the smartest people in the world are Nigerians.
Oh yes, so this show don't come to take care show countryman past wey be in history with national symbols and other mechetra things wey make us stand that gidigba as one country people.
This program too get medal.
As in a choke.
You get plenty medal. One of the medal now be the short film medal. As we do today, every week we go to play one short film for now. We go take yarn the discourse, come break them down. on top the studio.
Yes,
Another man, I be the Jojo corner.
Jojo.
Yes, Jojo corner. Now where we go bring Obonge people where sabi matter. As to keep them for stay so, as they there with us, they go talk on top the matter what they talk for that week. Take break and down. Make you and me to wear the studio. Plus my party for learn.
Yes, so but not be only that one, no. You self with day house fit to call with telephone lines, make you yarn the color of your belly. Yes, so we party don't enter Zanga, go collect questions, ask people with the street questions, them say go answer them. Students say go get opportunity. Yarn
a child, the life of a woman, the life of a man, the life of a youth, whatever, as long as is human, is blood flowing, our lives matter. Our lives matter regardless of our skin color, regardless of our ethnicity. We are tired of the killing, we are tired of the deaths. Please, February 14th, which is Sunday, we'll start it from this weekend. February 12th, which is Friday, 13th, which is Saturday, and we climax it on Sunday. Please rise up. Every other information will be passed across to you. And as a team of Here Nigeria is calling you to the space outside Nigeria and Nigeria. We want to use this opportunity as a team.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for the feedback we got on the voice note that was sent. That is #Stop the Bloodshed. Every human life matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Thank you so much for the support. Now there is a question on the structure and how the program will run. Please, #Stop the Bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. In your indigenous languages. This message is to be preached in your indigenous languages. Stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Your life matter, my life matter. Using your indigenous language. Yes, the program will run from Friday to Sunday. Friday it will run from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Saturday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Sunday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. That is this weekend, Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th, and Sunday the 14th. We want to take this message of love and of hope on a love weekend, on a Valentine's weekend, to our various churches, our mosques, and different malls. All you need to do is send us your details, and then we will send the Zoom link to you. You can stream live at Twitter. You can stream on Twitter, YouTube, and also on Facebook at Here Nigeria. That is the streaming link. You can stream on Twitter. You can stream on YouTube, on Facebook at Here Nigeria. And then the email, you can send us an email. You want to participate, you want to be a speaker, or you are volunteer to speak in your mosque, to speak in your church, to speak in a mall. Just send us an email on info@herenigeria.com. Send your email to info@herenigeria.com. Then you can send us a WhatsApp message using this number, or Telegram using this number 08055996919.
996919. Just volunteer to speak in your church, to speak in your mosque or anywhere, and we send the Zoom link for resource persons, anybody that has a message. But we are preaching these messages in our indigenous languages. Once more, in our indigenous languages, to persuade the heart of our fellow human. We need to stop the bloodshed. Every life matter, human life matter. That is the rebirth to nationhood. Let us stop this bloodshed. Thank you very much once more. We look forward to your participation on this program. It is a national rebirth, and it's going to be a national discourse using indigenous languages, either Pidgin, Hausa, Igbo, Edo language, and so on. We look forward to having your registration. We look forward to you contacting us. Thank you very much. Don't forget, use your language to hashtag Stop the Bloodshed, Human Lives Matter, Every Nigerian Life Matter. Yes, in your church, or from your mosque, any part of the country where you really want to join us, you can join us. We send you the link and we tell you how to participate. Don't forget the numbers as it rolls. All the information on the streaming link and all of that rolls on the screen. Please, we are seeking the support of media houses, that is television, radio stations, print media. Assist us, help us in broadcasting this at your free time or at any point that you can hook up or log in with us. Yes, government institutions like NOA, and so we will be working with them in the course of this program. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Hello everyone, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for the feedback we got on the voice note that was sent. That is hashtag Stop the Bloodshed. Every human life matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Thank you so much for the support. Now there is a question on the structure and how the program will run. Please, hashtag Stop the Bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. In your indigenous languages. This message is to be preached in your indigenous languages. Stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Your life matter, my life matter. Using your indigenous language. Yes, the program will run from Friday to Sunday. Friday it will run from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Saturday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Sunday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. That is this weekend, Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th, and Sunday the 14th. We want to take this message of love and of hope on a love weekend, on a Valentine's weekend, to our various churches, our mosques, and different malls. All you need to do is send us your details, and then we will send the Zoom link to you. You can stream live at Twitter. You can stream on Twitter, YouTube, and also on Facebook at Here Nigeria. That is the streaming link. You can stream on Twitter. You can stream on YouTube, on Facebook at Here Nigeria. And then the email, you can send us an email. You want to participate, you want to be a speaker, or you are volunteer to speak in your mosque, to speak in your church, to speak in a mall. Just send us an email on info@herenigeria.com. Send your email to info@herenigeria.com. Then you can send us a WhatsApp message using this number, or Telegram using this number 08055996919. 08055996919. Just volunteer to speak in your church, to speak in your mosque or anywhere, and we send the Zoom link for resource persons, anybody that has a message. But we are preaching these messages in our indigenous languages. Once more, in our indigenous languages, to persuade the heart of our fellow human. We need to stop the bloodshed. Every life matter, human life matter. That is the rebirth to nationhood. Let us stop this bloodshed. Thank you very much once more. We look forward to your participation on this program. It is a national rebirth, and it's going to be a national discourse using indigenous languages, either Pidgin, Hausa, Igbo, Edo language, and so on. We look forward to having your registration. We look forward to you contacting us. Thank you very much. Don't forget, use your language to hashtag Stop the Bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Yes, in your church, from your mosque, any part of the country where you really want to join us, you can join us. We send you the link and we tell you how to participate. Don't forget the numbers as it rolls. All the information on the streaming link and all of that rolls on the screen.
Please, we are seeking the support of media houses, that is television, radio stations, print media. Assist us, help us in broadcasting this at your free time or at any point that you can hook up or log in with us. Yes, government institutions like NOA, and so we will be working with them in the course of this program.
Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Hello everyone, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for the feedback we got on the voice note that was sent. That is hashtag stop the bloodshed. Every human life matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Thank you so much for the support. Now there is a question on the structure and how the program will run. Please, hashtag stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. In your indigenous languages. This message is to be preached in your indigenous languages. Stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Your life matter, my life matter. Using your indigenous language. Yes, the program will run from Friday to Sunday. Friday it will run from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Saturday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Sunday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. That is this weekend, Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th, and Sunday the 14th. We want to take this message of love and of hope on a love weekend, on a Valentine's weekend, to our various churches, our mosques, and different malls. All you need to do is send us your details, and then we will send the Zoom link to you. You can stream live at Twitter. You can stream on Twitter, YouTube, and also on Facebook at Here Nigeria. That is the streaming link. You can stream on Twitter. You can stream on YouTube, on Facebook at Here Nigeria. And then the email, you can send us an email. You want to participate, you want to be a speaker, or you are volunteer to speak in your mosque, to speak in your church, to speak in a mall. Just send us an email on info@herenigeria.com. Send your email to info@herenigeria.com. Then you can send us a WhatsApp message using this number, or Telegram using this number 08055996919 08055996919. Just volunteer to speak in your church, to speak in your mosque or anywhere, and we send the Zoom link for resource persons, anybody that has a message. But we are preaching these messages in our indigenous languages. Once more, in our indigenous languages, to persuade the heart of our fellow human. We need to stop the bloodshed. Every life matter. Human life matter. That is the rebirth to nationhood. Let us stop this bloodshed. Thank you very much once more. We look forward to your participation on this program. It is a national rebirth, and it's going to be a national discourse using indigenous languages, either Pidgin, Hausa, Igbo, Edo language, and so on. We look forward to having your registration. We look forward to you contacting us. Thank you very much. Don't forget, use your language to hashtag stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Yes, in your church, from your mosque, any part of the country where you really want to join us, you can join us. We send you the link and we tell you how to participate. Don't forget the numbers as it rolls. All the information on the streaming link and all of that rolls on the screen.
Please, we are seeking the support of media houses, that is
Good afternoon once more, and then it's good to have us back. It's a pity that happened. Sorry about that. So we just go back to the program. At least we've been able to find a way to take care of that. So we'll go back to our participants, and then let's just have Mr. Israel Ode. Sorry, Mr. Israel, please, can we meet you? Mr. Israel, please, can we meet you? Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Israel. Okay, he's not talking to us. So let's have Mr. Razak. Mr. Razak, let's just have your audio. If you are good now, we'll take you. But if you are not good, then you can call in.
Okay, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. You're better now. You're really better.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Actually, the
So
network was very
introduce
bad. That's
yourself
why.
and then go ahead with the.
Okay, ma. Yeah, good afternoon once again. My name is Razak Adebayo Oguntade. The team lead here Nigeria in Ogun State, and I'm a farmer. So, as I said earlier in my previous speech, that we have some parts of Ogun State that are not peaceful at the moment, like Yewa and like a place called Okweji, where my farm is. But Okweji is quite peaceful at the moment. I still called some villagers there this morning, and I was informed that the place is still okay, but they are just vigilant at the moment. But as yesterday, I received different videos, and of course, I can really see that boldly that of Iowa, I got the information sometimes last week during a meeting, but we were like, something of course we stopped due to the government intervention, not until yesterday when I received some videos, some pictures of people that were injured, killed. So I think this is not the Nigeria I dreamt of some years back. And this is not what I want for my nation. Of course, this is my country, this is my home. This is where I decided to build my businesses. So if something of such is happening, that means there is no even rest of mind for those having business in such area. Look at farmers that were killed, kidnapped. So one thing I want us to understand is I think these people should be educated. They need education. There's a need. We need some people that would go into their environment, into their community, where into their colony, that can talk to them. There's a way a free animal will talk to a full animal that he is going to understand, he or she is going to understand, and there's a way Yoruba man or woman can talk to each other and we understand because it is our language, their individual languages. We need someone that can represent the country because when we're talking about Nigeria, I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about everyone because we are the one that makes up Nigeria. Nigeria can never be Nigeria without us. That's why I said we need to come together. We need to just educate them. I think there should be a form of formal education for them. They lack education. They lack so many things. They lack education. They lack so many things. So education is the bedrock of everything in life. And when I'm talking about education, I'm not talking about going to school only. We can empower them. We have vocational education. They can be empowered. I think these are so many things we need to put in place. And I think government needs to intervene now before it leads to civil war. Government needs to intervene now because now, looking at the video, what some people are saying that in the background of the video is they can't wait for the government. And of course, they lost hope. They lost hope already in our force. They lost hope in police. They lost hope in soldiers. They lost hope in so many everything that has to do with force here. Even in that particular area, they lost hope. I add then that last week that okay, those that led the Fulanis were armies. I was like, why would security operative lead S-men to go and invade the village? Now those people, they might not be real soldiers, of course. It's possible they might not be real soldiers, but at least the tag is still there. Okay, those that led the headsmen were army. So I think the government needs to intervene. Enough of them sitting in office. We have those that they are representing them. Of course, we have people representing North. We have those that are representing them even at the House of Assembly. Okay, what are they doing at the moment? If we continue this way, this might lead to civil war. And of course, if that's to lead to civil war, we all know the end of it. We all know the beginning of the war. We don't know the end of it. We all know the beginning of the war. No one knows the end of it. So I'm pleading to each and every one of us to go out this time. Assuming I can speak their language, something I can do, go to them, talk to them. But of course, if I want to talk to them, there's a limit to what I can say. So I think the government should come and intervene at this moment before the citizens take laws into their hands, because it's getting to the extreme. It's getting to the extreme at Iwanon. Everybody there are just complaining. Fulani grazing their farm. I can't just imagine them grazing my farm. What in millions of naira? What will I say? When I didn't receive any fund from the government to fund my farm. So that's one of the major things we need to look into. So I plead to the governor, to government, to governors, to everyone, even to our individuals, to ourselves, that okay, let's just do this thing. Let's work hand in hand with each other to make sure these things stop. And one of the things the government needs to do, these people need to be educated. They need education. They need formal education, because it's really affecting them. It's really affecting them. Their mindset needs to be changed. Their mindset needs to be changed to affect other business. So, and that shouldn't be happening in the country. And there shouldn't be killing in a country because of one person's business. I pray to our government to just intervene in they should do all they can to stop this. They should do all they can to stop this. This thing needs to stop. We can't wait for them to kill our people before we talk. I think we are one Nigeria. We are here because Nigeria is here because we are here. So there is nothing like Nigeria without us. So government should help us, then we should help ourselves. We should sensitize them. And I'm using this time to call upon every organization that can work together with us in achieving more in Nigeria, because Nigeria is really the best place to be. It's the best place to be at the moment. Thank you for having me this afternoon.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Razak Oguntade. Hello, Mr. Razak.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. There were some things you mentioned. What do you think Ogun State government can do? And precisely what is the root cause of the problem in Ogun State? You referred to Yewa. What happened in Yewa? What information do you have? I mean, genuine, not what you saw on social media. Not what you saw on social media, not what somebody said. So what information do you have about Yewa? What started the clash? And then what do you think the government can do?
What I think,
What are your
the
suggestions?
clash
What can the government of Ogun State
open
do?
grazing. The major cause of this is open grazing. No farmer will be looking at cow eating his crops without he or she reacting. No farmer will wait for that. And I think there has been several reports for this. There have been several reports for this. Okay, I was listening to a program is on this attack also, and the presenter, one of the guests on the show, was saying that okay, they went to investigate Yewa North, and they noticed that like 22 villages were invaded already, and a man was killed because the man was on the farm and he was trying to correct them. Okay, you don't have to invade my farm because you want to graze. And the next thing is they attack the man. So I think open grazing is one of the major problems, one of the major cause of this problem. I can't just use my money to plant crop, to cultivate different crops, and you just come from nowhere to invade my farm with your cows. My own crop is my business. Your own cow are your business. So we need to understand that first. And I think what the government needs to do is, one, there should be a community politicizing. They should call for peace first. Then there should be community politicizing. They should also ask them to come and register. Of course, you can't invade my land. You want to leave my land and you are enforcing yourself on me. It's not possible. You come from somewhere. So there's a need for you. There's a need for you to first of all respect us there. You can't just come and invade us. You can't just come in and dominate on us. No, you can't dominate on us without you coming to just follow the laid down rules. That's just it. They should ask them to register if truly they want to be in the state. That's one of the first things the government needs to do. The state government needs to do. Number one is they should ask them to come and register. And anyone of them that did not register should get out of the land. You're not registering with the government, you are not registering with the community. Of course, each community has a king called Ibale. So if you're not registering with them, then you need to leave the land. You can't just force yourself on them. This is just understanding. You need to understand the community you are entering. You need to know how they operate there. They need to register even at the community level. They need to register at the state level. That will easily make each community know that, okay, these are so number of people living here. So number of Fulani living here. So herdsmen living here. So they need to register with the community, register with the state. And also, they should be restricted from open grazing. You don't need to graze openly. They should be restricted. There should be a law. I think there's a law governing that. They should enforce the law of open grazing. And of course, if you graze a farm, there should be a penalty you are paying for that. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Razak, thank you. I would like to put this to you. Can you? It's good to have a first-hand information, and it's also good to connect with the people in reality. Can we facilitate, maybe for today or for tomorrow, having to talk to people in Yewa? If you do that connection of, let's hear from people in Yewa, someone who could, who will give us the facts, the truth, in love. In love, tell us what the problem is. In love, what the problem is. Where there are both sides of the story. Let's have the Fulani, the herders, or Fulanis have been living there for a while. Farmers have been farming for a while. Can we have both end of the stories, either before the end of the day or today? Is that possible?
I'll try and put a call through now to get someone there. I'll put a call through now, so and I will get back to the personnel. I will get back to the national office as soon as possible.
All right, no problem. Thank you. So even if Zoom is not possible, phone calls are possible. Let's see what we can do about that if you have challenges. Thank you. Do you still have anything to say, or we call it out for now with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much for your contribution. We really do appreciate that. But can you go to your farm? Can you do your business generally now?
Yeah, I can, but there's a limit to time now. And we are told now is, if we want to stay on the farm, we stay till like 4, because the place is very far from the village. So by the time I'm moving out of the farm, it will be around 5:30, and they are trying to work on community politicizing there also now at the moment. Because what I got is what one of the villagers told me yesterday was that, okay, they couldn't sleep 2 days ago. There's this attack, gunshot. So they were trying to make sure everyone leave the farm as early as possible, get to their various houses, various homes on time, not late at night, to prevent any bad occurrence. So I go to farm as early as possible and I leave as early as possible.
All right, thank you, Razak. Thank you. That is a feedback from Ogun State. Like we have all heard him. There was a clash in Yewa community, and as a farmer, he can't go to his farm and spend all the time he needs to spend. there is a bit of restriction to the hours he can spend on the farm. So hopefully we would get the two sides of the story, Mr. Razak Oguntade, if he has promised, and then we'll still get back to him either today to know what is going on within Ogun State. That's Yewa precisely, the community. Let's hear from the headers. Let's hear from the villagers, and really go down to the truth of the story, not what is happening on social media or what is flying around, but let's interact with the people in love, like we say, and in all sincerity. At this point, I'll cross over to the social media section. Let's see the messages we've had from participants or from people who have been following us, and then they'll just take it up from there. So social media.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Back to the social media platforms. We've had a few messages, most of them anonymous, but I'll just read out the messages the way they are. Okay, the first message here says, no to killings, no to discrimination, no to banditry, no to criminality, love Nigeria. That was the first message. The second message, like a mother, a sister, or a brother, this is our country. We have no other. Every Nigerian life matters. Bam. And next message, this is worthy of support and collaboration by all patriotic organizations and individuals. But alas, this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria indeed. Okay, the next message says, well done, I have started disseminating the brief. And someone also sent a message saying, I listened earlier from Milcom. It is only God that will save this country. It is indeed a great move. All right, so those are all the messages we've gotten so far from our social media platform. However, we have someone who would like to hear from, we have a guest, we would like to hear from her. And I will be bringing her up shortly. So she would introduce herself. So, all right. So please, you're welcome to the show. Kindly introduce yourself, please.
Good afternoon, I'm It's my pleasure to be part of the program.
All right. Thank you for joining the program. I'm sure you have heard a little bit of what we've been discussing so far. What is your take on this issue, the issue of killing everywhere, love for Nigeria? How do you think, what is your own perception of this entire issue generally?
Thank you. My perception on this, I am in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria, we are Nigerians. It's high time we make our voices known. It's high time we speak out. It's high time we make it straight and get it right in our nation, Nigeria. As a Nigerian, I have the freedom to move to places, to move around. As a Nigerian, I have the freedom to sleep and close my eyes while I sleep and have peace. As a Nigerian, I have the freedom to do my things, to go to my place of work, to go to my farm, to have freedom to do whatsoever I like. And it is high time you and I will speak out. It is high time we say, stop the killing. It is high time we say, stop the bloodshed. It is high time we say we should have peace. We should have love in our nation, Nigeria. Thank you.
All right. Wow. Thank you for that deep message. But I would also like to just ask, what do you think is the cause of the uproar in this country? Now, would you say it's because of illiteracy? Would you say is because of the issue of fake news spreading very quickly in the country? Yet we have that as a very huge problem. And what would you really pinpoint as the major source of the problem in this country? Or would you say is government, leadership? I mean, they are doing their best, but then the population. So what would you say is the major problem?
I would say first, ethnicity problem, discrimination amongst us, no love amongst us. There's problem of discrimination, and then there's the problem of the ethnicity surrounding us.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so finally, do you have any last words to say before we move on?
Finally, I would say stop the bloodshed, stop the killing, let love reign in our nation, Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We would move to the coordinator again. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that few words of encouragement and for that advice. Well, that is from a Nigerian who had spoken. Now that we want to get to a segment where we need to address the hearts of the youth, where we need to address the hearts of the forthcoming generation, the present generation, the social media generation, or we call them, they are on the high speed. They are on the high pace. They really want some information and they want it right away, like right now. And then what is the hope? What is the future setting for people who are just getting into the country, getting to understand it? And then the social media team, that both of you, let's hear your point of view, your discussions, and what people have said, knowing the foundations of the founding father, the histories you've heard from time past, and what you are seeing today, and what does the future hold for you? What are country today, in all honesty, the pains you have? Do you have people that are going through pain? Because I really want to say this, and I guess I'll keep saying it every day. You see, a lot of people are going through pains, challenges. So the bloodshed alone goes beyond the headers, the farmers, and these. A lot of people hide under some certain situation to perpetrate their own hurts, their own feelings. A lot of take the opportunity to say, oh, this is going on, I'm going to hide under this to express my hurt, either to a neighbor, either to the country. And this has been going on. Our parents are not being paid their gratuity, they're not being paid their pension, salaries. When you come out of school, you don't even know what job holds for you. And because of that, a lot of people want to take to banditry. They want to they just go into a lot of youthful exuberances and social vices. That is really part of the problem that we have. So what message would you want to pass to the youth? That is, you start from the background, the history you've heard before, the Nigeria you were told, the Nigeria you are in now, and the Nigeria that you are envisaging in the nearest future. So, Sadeza and Ms. Umara, what are your point of view? Can we just hear from you as you talk to Nigerians?
Okay, well, as youth, the Nigeria I've always heard about from my parents, well, has been a nation where things were quite easy. I think like maybe a few decades ago, maybe like 6 or 7 decades, when I was in school, I remember when I was in school, that was 2011, 2012. I had a lecturer who said when he was in school, the kind of meals they had in school was very good. And then when they left school, university, they were almost always certain of getting a job, and a good job at that. But unfortunately, what is obtainable now is quite the opposite, because for a youth to get a job, and a decent job now, is very, very difficult. And the unfortunate part, however, is most of us want to always blame the government. Yes, I do understand that the government might not be doing as much, but we need to understand that there is limits to what the government can also do. We also need to work on ourselves. And this brings me to actually talking about the problem now. I wouldn't say the source of the problem is the federal government or the government not doing their job. No, I would say our mindset actually plays a very, very vital role in this problem that we are having today. Now, first of all, like I said initially, the issue of fake news, fake news, fake news, that is a very, very strong problem that we are having. The social media has succeeded in creating divides in our society. Sections, ideologies, mindsets are so different because of the fact that social media has divided us all. And so the act of we actually loving ourselves for who we really are is no longer there. And social media has helped us to actually to affirm or verify our personal ideologies, which might be actually different from another person's ideology. And so we see people who don't have the same mindset with us as our enemies. And so we don't even want to work out something to live in peace with them. So basically, I would say the solution to this is for us to truly love ourselves and play our own individual role as citizens in a country. Don't expect everything should be the government. If you, whatever you expect someone to do to you, do to the person would have a way out. Thank you.
We have in the studio a special guest, a very distinguished guest, and he will be giving his point of view, advising the citizens. As a citizen, he's gone through so much. He would have seen a lot. He's a very distinguished guest. I'm sure once he comes online, as soon as you see him online, he will introduce himself and then enjoy it. So over to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Daniela, and your team. You have been doing an excellent work. I got interested having heard and listened to what you are doing online. I decided to come to this place. First, the issue in discussion is crucial and critical to Nigerians and survival. This country, no matter what anybody will say, emerged from the sweat and sacrifices of leaders, of citizens, of followers, of our mothers, of our sisters, most of all, and those who even fought and shed their blood that we may have peace, that we may have a country. Now, as citizens, what did they do so we can earn the independence we had? We came together. There was no military, citizens first that Nigeria has to survive and has to come together
and has to come together and be united.
So they came together
In a
and
great
fought.
country. So they came together
So can
and
we
fought
do
for
the
it.
same?
So can we
Let's
do
leave
this?
government. How do we leave government out? Because people say government, government, government. Now, since we have realized that the government is not doing what we think should be done and is not even listening to us, why can't we as citizens begin to do right things all over the place? Only recently I read, was it yesterday on Twitter, a lady, I wish I can easily remember her name, who though a Christian, Dr. Halima, I think, who donated chairs to a church. She's a Muslim. She donated chairs to a church. During the Christmas period, some Muslims went to the church to pray with Christians. When we had crisis, some Muslims go and protected. Some Christians went to protect the Christians the Muslims while they do their prayers. For God's sake, if that is the spirit of Nigeria, don't you think it's a beautiful country to behold? Now we have seen examples that, if you go to, I hate to make examples of countries that Nigeria has been bigger than before. In the story of those countries, in the alignments they form, but sometimes for the competitiveness sake, we make reference to India. At a point, India would not take a decision in the group of non-aligned nations unless Nigeria took that decision. Nigeria was leading places like India. Nigeria was leading places like Brazil. Nigeria was leading the whole of the non-aligned countries, including China, that was at that point, at the point, struggling to find its own foot and direction. Top less of Singapore that were not even, they were third rated to Nigeria. Where are they today? In Dubai that came here to beg, our master plan to see how we were managing ourselves and doing certain things together. Today they have surpassed all of us. I had some time ago met somebody, Talal Atukan, I think he's from Mauritius. He said they wanted to come to Nigeria, in fact, and they did, to find out how we're able to manage our plurality, our diversity, how we were doing things like brothers and sisters and all of that, so they can apply it because they are also a diverse country. Now today, suddenly from nowhere, we have begun to realize that we are different. Different from what? Is it the education we receive? It's the same education. Is it the food we eat? It's the same food. What is different? What is different is the perceptions that we create internally that makes us to be so erratic, that makes us want to fight every other person. And we are now reducing our state of being to that level that God created us as human beings with capacity to think and act to do the right things. We are now reducing ourselves to people who cannot think, who don't even know. And what do I mean? That is why we are ready to fight and kill. Human beings don't kill their type. Okay, human beings shouldn't kill their type. So Nigerians must find a way of forming a grand alliance against terrorism and against any other person that would invade this country and create chaos and confusion. If we stand together, if we band together, definitely and truly, not even government, no government can come with any kind of force, impunity, and tell us to stop what we are doing if it is right. So why don't we do what is right? And doing what is right is simple. If we can avoid the things that could create confusion, that can make our countries dirty, that can make us look like cheats, and we can create the right communication and narrative where leaders will not go and disparage citizens, where citizens will do well and not be insulting elders and so forth and so on, because we want to do that. Criticism is fair. Any person who is a leader and will not accept criticism is not worth the title of leadership. But in advising, we should be conscious of the fact that there are feelings. People have feelings, and then we should advise for for leaders to do what we can do or what we are doing positively. Not that we advise leaders differently and we do something else when we are alone on the street. A lot of people do that, whether it's at traffic, in the market woman wants to cheat by measure of the measure. So, they can maximize their quantity and maximize their profit. The taxi driver, and all of us are guilty. The policemen, especially many of the policemen, some are my friends and schoolmates, they are all there collecting money. They should stop. Everyone should see a responsibility to servicing himself first. Let us be selfish from the point of view of us, me, the I in me. And the I in me should be for the purpose of our togetherness. Like Mother Teresa said, clean your own piece of space. And at the end of the day, if I do that, she does it, he does it, and everyone cleans his own space, we'll end up with a cleaner world. So Nigeria is possible. A greater Nigeria indeed is possible. It's simply if we do the right things. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right. Before you leave, if you really look at the person seated with us in the studio, I don't know if anything comes to mind. That is the slogan some few years ago: do the right thing.
Transform Nigeria.
transform Nigeria. Do the right thing. Keep your society clean. Keep the streets clean. Do the right thing. Don't break the traffic. Do the right thing. Don't cheat. Do the right thing. Stay away from corruption. Just do the right thing. And he used that line. You know, when something is inbuilt, when something is natural, you can. And then, sorry, sir, before you go, I would like to tell everybody, can you pick that phrase at all? If you can't pick, this is Mr. Doctor, all the title put together, Mr. Mike Mary. You remember Do the Right Thing National Orientation Agency, the immediate past DG of National Orientation Agency. I can tell you that he's actually a patriotic person. For someone who has served in a capacity before, and then knowing that such a program is going on, and then decided to trace it, to talk to Nigeria, to engage Nigerians, it's very wonderful, sir. On your final word before we permit you to leave the studio. So, hashtag hashtag stop the bloodshed, human lives matter, every Nigerian life matter. Now, what final message in few words can you give to both parties, either farmers, either the headers, the people who feel why they are neither farmers, neither they are headers, but they just feel what is going on is not, and they want to be sentimental. They just want to be on their own. So, what final message or words would you
Well,
want to
to do
pass
that,
to such
let me
people?
first say we need to segregate the dimensions of crisis. First and foremost, we've had fathers in this country that have lived with farmers. We've had farmers in this country that have lived in peace with fathers. And I know, growing up, we saw farmers inviting fathers to their farms after harvest, so the droppings can now form part of the fertilizer for next year. And herders avoided, so they came mostly at the end of harvest, to rear their cattle, enjoy the gifts of the fields. So why are we having this crisis today? Something is wrong, because even then, when we had three incidences of cattle into farmlands, there were mechanisms and means of solving it. There were traditional leaders and local leaders who can sit down and arbitrate. In fact, in some communities, the fine has been established where your cattle, strays into a farm, you know exactly what you will pay as compensation, and vice versa. And so traditionally linked that the farmers depended on the herders, the herders also depended on the farmers. Suddenly now, instead of farmers using their hoes, seeing AK-47, instead of herders using their stick, their herds of cattle, we are seeing AK-47, and so many other areas apart from the banditry that we have, the insurgencies, violence, and so many of the things, including terrorism. Let everybody remember that once we finish killing ourselves, even God, nobody give any responsibility on us, unless we have to create another set of. So if we are really fighting for God, we are now shaming God, making God look less strong. If we are fighting ourselves, we are really disobeying God, who gave us the command to go. We are killing animals and destroying our farmlands. Is that theft, or we are engaged in acts that are capable of attracting severe punishment by God? Because all of these acts go against the teachings of various religions, whether they are traditional religions, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, paganism, and all and so forth and so on. So why can't we look at the positives that makes life more meaningful? Why can't we look at the positives that leads to better harvest and go for it? Then we maximize the benefits and opportunities that come with life. So farmers, herders, bandits, and terrorists, and everybody, sheath your sword and stop the bloodshed. We need you Your body needs your blood, your nation needs your energy. Let us translate all of these capacities into building a nation where peace and justice will reign forever, and where Nigeria will prosper, and each one will be for another, and all for, um, for one. If we are able to do that, then we have a stronger country that can stand for every citizen of this country. I know there was a time, and this is a short story of two people who met in London, and they are known to me, not listen. One, they never knew themselves, they are from Nigeria. Two others, the other two were Igbo people, and one was from the north. He missed his station, and then these Igbo people spoke the language. The man said, well, you are my brothers. I've missed my station. So where you are going, there I will go. So you have to know how to help me find my way back. And that friendship that was developed in the train has become an enduring family friendship. So can we still do that? Can we still live in peace? Can we share food the way we do before, or our parents did? Can we talk to our neighbors the way our parents did? We have big walls that even neighbors don't know themselves. We are not creating, we're trying to create walls around our farms. We're going to create walls around our systems and all of that. I think Nigeria can be better and do better if we avoid the things that make us look that we are different. And we really are not different, because I have not seen anybody's blood that is other than red. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your contribution, and we look forward to having you some other time. That is Do the Right Thing, Transform Nigeria, the former DG of National. Thank you so much, sir. We are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir. Thank you so much. All right, still on the show. Thank you so much, our audience and viewers. We are streaming live on YouTube at Here Nigeria. And then that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. What from that? And Adeza, I don't know if you caught anything he said that really caught your mind. What I heard from him is big walls have separated us. We no more share love. I remember staying on his story and staying on the point he hammered on towards his last word. He said we okay, can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me now? All right, so we each rise as Muslims together. We when it is Salah period, when it is Christmas period, we do the same thing. This country needs to go back to base. When a Fulani man is passing, I give you my shan. I remember those beautiful time. Where are those times today? Going back to it. So let me just retrace the social media team to add one or two things or what you learned from the conversation that our guests just
Okay.
You
Okay. It was an amazing speech from him, but all I could get was the part of sharing love, of coming together as one, being united as a nation. It takes us farther than what we even ever expect. So if you see today, or if you see in our society today, most people do not even want to be friends with, most youths, they don't want to be friends with people who aren't their tribe, or you know, different religion. But it's very important for us to realize that we need ourselves. We need ourselves to survive. We need ourselves to grow. And we'll have to continue from where Mr. Deza stopped regarding the youth, the society, and our place in society. I would say that social media platform has played a very vital role in this particular issue we're having today. If we remember our second stanza in our national anthem, it says, "O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, and help our youth the truth to know in love and honesty," and the rest of them. So many of us, the youths, we claim that we know the truth, but we find ourselves in situations whereby our leaders now regard us as lazy youths. And before that thing is being said, they must have seen something. What's our value in the society? Like, I was watching something online and I saw a young boy. He was shooting a video on the street, a musical video on the street, laid a bed with another girl, and people were passing, children were watching them, and they kept on dancing themselves and doing all manner of things. So what kind of example, what kind of thing are you portraying to society? How do you want society to see you as being relevant? So the social media platform is one vital role. So let's be very, very careful about things we share, we disseminate in the society. Okay, we can use our social media platforms, our Twitter, our WhatsApp, our Facebook, to speak peace. If there's nothing you can do for your country, try to speak peace in country. Try not to, whenever you get an information, try to assimilate this information, try to verify it. Think about this information before you share. Do not just see anything and just share it anyhow. You don't know how the other person is, perceiving this information, how the other person is receiving it. So think about it before you share. That way we can speak peace and, drop the hate speech online on social media platforms. The little way we can reach out to our society, please, let's do that using your social media platforms. You can preach love, preach peace, preach honesty, anything you can preach. The society is in disarray, herdsmen killings and the rest of them. What can you do to help your society, at least help the mental state of everyone around you? If you cannot stop the bloodshed, if you cannot stop anything, help the mental state of the society. So thank you so much. And I'll be handing over to Mr. Adeza to continue from this place. Thank you.
Okay. That was um, good information from Amara. Thank you. And I would also like to add to what she has said. It's very important to note that the major problem now is the fact that we have created divides in the society. And like the former NOADG rightly said, now we have built walls in our homes that used to be open to everyone. Now we have fences we have separations, and it's just very difficult for us to interact with each other like we used to do in the olden days. I mean, even in communities, in rural communities that have just a handful of people, you still find serious hatred and discrimination amongst them, despite the fact that they are just a handful of people. And then you would realize that wherever there is hate, there is never development. There is never development wherever there is hate. And so it's just paramount that as Nigerians, we all work together, stop the blame game, stop saying the government is responsible for this, the government is responsible for that. The major question is, what are you doing as a citizen to foster love? What are you doing as a citizen to ensure that this country is known for a better image projection? What are you doing as a citizen to ensure that the perception of Nigeria by outsiders is a positive one? So I'll enjoin us as youths, whenever you're with your phone and you're punching, you're on the social media, Instagram, you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, you're wherever you find yourself, please ensure that you don't pass wrong information. Ensure that you don't share hate. Ensure that you don't just attack people. People are suffering from depression, and we really just need to know that Nigeria, what we want Nigeria to be, is in our hands. It's in no one's hands. It's in our hands. And so for Nigeria to be better, we have to be better. And so that's all I have to say. Thank you.
All right. We all have to be better. What future does Nigeria hold? Mr. Israel Odemelam, if I am correct, you've been online with us and then you've been following us. Prince Bonaventure, yes, that is one of the team leads from Imo State. You're welcome. Prince Bonaventure, please can you unmute yourself and then activate your videos so that we can have a feedback and a report from Imo State. I know Prof, that is Mr. his name again, it's not coming up. Yes, Prof Kenny. Prof Kenny gave some reports during the town hall meeting, and that was a bit very disheartening, but however, we will overcome. Definitely we will overcome. Like I will always say, what you want others do to you, do unto them. What you don't want to take from others, don't give to others. And then there's this very important thing. You need to love yourself first. If you can't shed your own blood, if you can't cut yourself and see your blood spill out, I'm sure you will find it very difficult to cut someone else's flesh to see the blood gush out. As citizens, what can we do to rectify these problems? In your various nooks and crannies and where you are, what role are you playing? Are you fueling the crisis or you're pouring water? What do you have with you in the middle of this crisis that we have in Nigeria? I want to tell you, with this program, we are sure that before the end of this year, this country will be good. We will come to a round table. We will take this country back to where it used to be. You remember one of our guests said, we used to live in love. We'll definitely get there. No matter what we are going through, we will overcome. But ask yourself a question. What do you have in the middle of this bloodshed, crisis, intolerant discrimination, and all of this? Do you have water or do you have fuel? What are you adding to the crisis? Every one of us should have water in our hands. Every one of us should go through water in our hands. Don't forget that you can stream, you can also phone call, you can fill the details. I'm sure the social media platform will go on a break, and then once we come back from that break, we'll just play you the national song, and then they will take us through the process of how you can participate. We are getting towards trying to round up the program for today, and then we will commence for tomorrow. Like I earlier said, and for those that joined earlier, a lot of the participants had to run for their dear lives with the invasion of, I don't know what to call them, if they are titans, but we've been able to take care of that now, and we'll be good. So Mr. Prince Bonaventure, are you there? From Imo State. Prince Bonaventure, are you there? Prince Bonaventure, are you there? Okay, I can't hear you. Dr. Yusuf, please, can we... Okay, Prince Bonaventure is coming up here. Yes, thank you. While Prince Bonaventure is coming up, can we quickly can we meet Dr. Yusuf? Prince Bonaventure, you need to unmute yourself. We need to get your audio. Dr. Yusuf, please, can we meet you while Prince Bonaventure is getting ready to interact with us? Yes, Prince Bonaventure, we want to come to you. Give us the situation report in Imo. He's one of our team lead here, Nigeria team lead. Yeah, good afternoon, Prince Bonaventure. Prince Bonaventure, we can hear you.
Good afternoon, madam. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you put your phone on a landscape? Can you hold your phone this way, not this way? Prince.
Yes, madam. I'm with you.
Prince, we need you to hold your phone in a landscape. Okay, yes, this is great. This is interesting. Yes, great. So, Prince, you introduce yourself. Tell us where you are joining from, and then give us the situation report in Imo. I know you were at the town hall meeting. Go ahead, Prince Bonaventure.
God bless you, madam. Good afternoon, yes. It's a wonderful day. Fine, where everything is being put in place here, and by special grace of God, tomorrow, as we continue to end it up on Sunday, it's going to be a very great turnout, a wonderful one indeed. God bless you all. Hello?
Prince, can you hear me? Prince, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, I guess your network is a bit bad. Prince?
Hello?
Okay,
Hello?
we'll just... Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, as I just said, everything has been put in place by...
Okay, Prince Bonaventure is gone.
Dr.
Yusuf, please, can we just meet you?
A very good one indeed. Hello? Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, Prince. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much.
God bless you, ma'am.
Okay, great. So we expect that we'll get more reports from Imo State. Dr. Yusuf, like that you deactivate your audio and your video so that we meet you.
Hello?
Prince, can you mute yourself, please? Okay. Dr. Yusuf, you still are not talking to us. Okay, while we get ready to pick the next item on the program. Yes, I can hear you. Okay. We just go on a short break, and then we come back and continue the conversation. The break will be very brief. So we take the national song, we take our theme song, and then we still roll back the reason why we are streaming, the reason why we are in the studio, the reason why we are doing all of this. Okay, I see Dr. Yusuf has unmuted himself. Dr. Yusuf, please, can we meet you before we go on that short break? Or while we go on the break, we'll meet you, Dr. Yusuf. Please try to get your network intact and correct. Thank you.
All right. All right. Hope you can hear me clearly, right?
Yes, doctor, I can hear you, but we need to go on a break.
Okay, all right.
Yes, just a minute break,
Yeah, we'll hear.
I'm going back. All right, great. Welcome back, all of the participants. I call you compatriots, we call you Nigerians, we call you love. For you to hook on this program, you must have so much love for this country, so much love for your neighbor, so much love for human race entirely. So Dr. Yusuf, you were trying to, Dr. Yusuf is gone. He's not there anymore. I think he's gone with the break. He's not there. So thank you once more. Thank you for joining. But I would like to ask, and I would like to put this question to us. As Nigerians, where exactly did we get it wrong? As Nigeria, what exactly are we doing that is bringing all of this hate speech, hate acts? Let's forget about the government. Because you are government. Government is government. You are a good follower. Honestly, a leader cannot lead you in the wrong way. Let's begin to prick our conscience and ask ourselves, what exactly am I doing to contribute to the progress of Nigeria, where the blood shed can stop? How do you treat your fellow neighbor? Human lives matter. Sometimes you kill with your tongue. Sometimes you kill with the things you write. Sometimes you can spill blood, floods of blood, with just the thought of your heart. It's not about the gun. It's not about the dagger. It's not about the sword. But there are times that the words of our mouth, what we tweet, what we hashtag, and what we send on WhatsApp groups, the broadcasts, sometimes blood flow endlessly with such messages. So I'd like to ask you that as a Nigerian, what message of hope are you giving? This program is not just a program for program's sake. It's a program that needs you and I to give a pathway to a national rebirth, to give a pathway to what we could do to change the situation in Nigeria, to bring a new history, to bring a new turn, in this beautiful country and awesome country called Nigeria. You can participate. You can call in. If your data is really not connecting, call on the phone lines you can see 08055996919. You can send WhatsApp messages to that. You can also stream live on YouTube. Our quest for this program, what we are asking Nigerians to do, put a voice note, either in Hausa, either in Igbo, Efik, Ibibio, saying stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. We'll quickly play a translation in Fulfude, a message of hope in Fulfude, a message that tells us to learn to live with each other. That is exactly what we are asking you to do. Do yours in Ijo, do it in Ibira, do it in Kolokuma, do it in Egun. Send a message of hope. You can send it to the WhatsApp number 08055996919, and we will roll this message to the end of the world. And whoever speaks that language will learn a lesson from that. So we just take this break as we play the message of love in Fulfude. Enjoy, please. And let
ngam non anden en fumeɗen en bandiraɓe worɓe e rewɓe ngañaadi kewtundi warwartirki heƴi non ande wala suftuɗo leñol muɗum nder lesdi ndi ngam non en fuu en go'o leñol gongol ɓurayi gongol en giggittir muñidiren kadin anden en go'o heɓa konen bononda en yiɗuɓe cenda en jomirawo hokkata yonki kanko hokki yonki ngam non tawan bandiraɓe en kawta nder ndi lesdi bi'etendi Nigeria dow kaddara ngam non anden en fumeɗen en bandiraɓe worɓe e rewɓe ngañaadi kewtundi warwartirki heƴi non ande wala suftuɗo leñol muɗum nder lesdi ndi ngam non en fuu en go'o leñol gongol ɓurayi gongol en giggittir muñidiren kadin anden en go'o heɓa konen bononda en yiɗuɓe cenda en jomirawo hokkata yonki kanko hokki yonki ngam non tawan bandiraɓe en kawta nder ndi lesdi bi'etendi Nigeria dow kaddara ngam non anden en fumeɗen en bandiraɓe worɓe e rewɓe ngañaadi kewtundi warwartirki heƴi non ande wala suftuɗo leñol muɗum nder lesdi ndi ngam non en fuu en go'o leñol gongol ɓurayi gongol en giggittir muñidiren kadin anden en go'o heɓa konen bononda en yiɗuɓe cenda en jomirawo hokkata yonki kanko hokki yonki ngam non tawan bandiraɓe en kawta nder ndi lesdi bi'etendi Nigeria dow kaddara ngam non anden en fumeɗen en bandiraɓe worɓe e rewɓe ngañaadi kewtundi wartirki heƴi non ande wala suftuɗo leñol muɗum nder lesdi ndi ngam non en fuu en go'o leñol gongol ɓurayi gongol en giggittir muñidiren kadin anden en go'o heɓa konen bononda en yiɗuɓe cenda en jomirawo hokkata yonki kanko hokki yonki ngam non tawan
the space outside Nigeria and Nigeria. Good morning, fellow Nigerians. Good day wherever you find yourself on the face of this planet called space, the space outside Nigeria and Nigeria, we want to use this opportunity as a team. If you are indeed a human being and you are tired of seeing the bloodshed in this country called Nigeria, either of any ethnicity, February 14th, this Valentine weekend, I want to call on every human being that has a passion for the souls that are dying in this country, that we all come out this weekend that is a Valentine weekend. We know what Valentine means. Someone died for love. If you love your fellow human being, whatever group you belong to, and you are tired of this bloodshed in this country, please rise up to the cause and join our team. Support us for this weekend as we all come out to hashtag Nigerian Lives Matter. The Nigerian life matter, the life of a child, the life of a woman, the life of a man, the life of a youth, whatever, as long as is human, is blood flowing, our lives matter. Our lives matter regardless of our skin color, regardless of our ethnicity. We are tired of the killing, we are tired of the deaths. Please, February 14th, which is Sunday, we'll start it from this weekend. February 12th, which is Friday, 13th, which is Saturday, and we climax it on Sunday. Please rise up. Every other information will be passed across to you. And as a team of Here Nigeria, we love Nigeria. Team Here Nigeria is calling you to please rise up this particular weekend, 12, 13, 14, that you rise up from your nooks and cranny and cry out. Let us have have one voice to say, every Nigerian life matter, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of your race, regardless of your group. Your life matter. Let us stop this killing and sacrifice this period of love to cry out for the souls that are departed, for the bloods that are flowing, for the lives that we lost day in, day out. Please stand with us as Team Here Nigeria in different languages, whatever language you have. We want to use this opportunity to call you. Use your language to say, every Nigerian life matter. Either a child, either a woman, whatever ethnicity, your life matters. If you keep quiet on this, please do not keep quiet, because it's not time to keep quiet. It is time for us.
All right, yes, it is time for us to speak out. It is time for us to stop the crisis. It is time for us to speak love and not hate. It is time for us to think before we share. It is time for us to verify the messages before we send out. Yes, we said it's a conversation. You need to talk, we need to talk, and we put all of this as a communication and see what happens in this country before the year runs to an end. Bringing unity, love, and harmony, the way we used to live, the way it has been some years ago. When I got my shan, they call it my shan, when I got it from Fulani people, I eat yam, I eat bread with that. Where are those days? Let's go back to the days of unity, the days of harmony. I've been trying to reach Mr. Israel Odemelam, and then he's yet to respond. Would like you to be on most of our guests speakers. I guess some of them are deep into the forest. Professor Garba is meant to come up. As soon as he signs in, we will bring him up to contribute and to also give us what is happening from his own end. Please, who is Mark? We would like to meet you. Please, can you unmute yourself and activate your video so that we can meet with you, talk with you before we get on the next item. We'll just go on a short break and then we pick the next topic. No, who is Mark? We need to meet Mark. Sorry, Mark, can you unmute yourself? Because you are not properly tagged, and we need to meet you so that we can leave you in the meeting room, or else we'll be left with no choice than to sorry, please, MAC, can we meet you? Israel Odemelam, can we meet you? Even if you are not with you or your audio, can you send us a message? We will appreciate to get a message from you so that we identify you, we know who you are as you follow us, please. Okay, we just quickly play this short clip, and then when we are done, we pick up the next segment that is talking about flowing through the Fulani history and the Nigerian history, going through it, and then where did we get it wrong. So let's go on a break that.
Hashtag stop the bloodshed. Every human life matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Thank you so much for the support. Hello everyone, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for the feedback we got on the voice note that was sent. That is hashtag stop the bloodshed. Every human life matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Thank you so much for the support. Now there is a question on the structure and how the program will run. Please, hashtag stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. In your indigenous languages. This message is to be preached in your indigenous languages. Stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Your life matter, my life matter. Using your indigenous language. Yes, the program will run from Friday to Sunday. Friday it will run from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Saturday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Sunday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. That is this weekend, Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th, and Sunday the 14th. We want to take this message of love and of hope on a love weekend, on a Valentine's weekend, to our various churches, our mosques, and different malls. All you need to do is send us your details, and then we will send the Zoom link to you. You can stream live at Twitter. You can stream on Twitter, YouTube, and also on Facebook at Here Nigeria. That is the streaming link. You can stream on Twitter, you can stream on YouTube, on Facebook at Here Nigeria. And then the email, you can send us an email. You want to participate, you want to be a speaker, or you are volunteer to speak in your mosque, to speak in your church, to speak in a mall. Just send us an email on info@herenigeria.com. Send your email to info@herenigeria.com. Then you can send us a WhatsApp message using this number, or Telegram using this number 08055996919 08055996919. Just volunteer to speak in your church, to speak in your mosque, or any. Send the Zoom link for resource persons, anybody that has a message. But we are preaching these messages in our indigenous languages. Once more, in our indigenous languages, to persuade the heart of our fellow human. We need to stop the bloodshed. Every life matter. Human life matter. That is the rebirth to nationhood. Let us stop this bloodshed. Thank you very much once more. We look forward to your participation on this program. It is a national rebirth, and it's going to be a national discourse using indigenous languages, either Pidgin, Hausa, Igbo, Edo language, and so on. We look forward to having your registration. We look forward to you contacting us. Thank you very much. Don't forget, use your language to hashtag stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Yes, in your church, from your mosque, any part of the country where you really want to join us, you can join us. We send you the link and we tell you how to participate. Don't forget the numbers as it rolls. All the information on the streaming link and all of that rolls on the screen. Please, we are seeking the support of media houses, that is television, radio stations, print media. Assist us, help us in broadcasting this at your free time, or at any point that you can hook up or log in with us. Yes, government institutions like NOA, and so we will be working with them in the course of this program.
Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for the feedback we got on the voice note that was sent. That is hashtag stop the bloodshed. Every human life matter. Every Nigerian life matter. Thank you so much for the support. Now there is a question on the structure and how the program will run. Please, hashtag stop the bloodshed, human lives matter, every Nigerian life matter in your indigenous languages. This message is to be preached in your indigenous languages. Stop the bloodshed, human lives matter, every Nigerian life matter. Your life matter, my life matter, using your indigenous language. Yes, the program will run from Friday to Sunday. Friday it will run from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Saturday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Sunday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. That is this weekend, Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th, and Sunday the 14th. We want to take this message of love and of hope on a love weekend, on a Valentine's weekend, to our various churches, our mosques, and different malls. All you need to do is send us your details, and then we will send the Zoom link to you. You can stream live at Twitter. You can stream on Twitter, YouTube, and also on Facebook at Here Nigeria. That is the streaming link. You can stream on Twitter, you can stream on YouTube, on Facebook at Here Nigeria. And then the email, you can send us an email. You want to participate, you want to be a speaker, or you are volunteer to speak in your mosque, to speak in your church, to speak in a mall. Just send us an email on info@herenigeria.com. Send your email to info@herenigeria.com. Then you can send us a WhatsApp message using this number, or Telegram using this number 08055996919 08055996919. Just volunteer to speak in your church, to speak in your mosque, or anywhere, and we send the Zoom link for resource persons, anybody that has a message. But we are preaching these messages in our indigenous languages, once more in our indigenous languages, to persuade the heart of our fellow human. We need to stop the bloodshed. Every life matter, human life matter. That is the rebirth to nationhood. Let us stop this bloodshed. Thank you very much once more. We look
There was a time in the history of Nigeria when parents and children communicated in their mother tongues. A time where families played games and told stories under the moonlight in their local dialect. A time where we wore our mother tongues like a beautiful garland round our necks, with pride, devoid of shame, as we showcased our rich African heritage. But with a growing level of civilization and influence from the Western education, more and more people have lost touch with what it means to be truly African. More so, what it means to be a Nigerian, upholding the trust handed to us by our founding fathers. Although the three major Nigerian languages, Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, have been adopted into the Nigerian school curriculum, there is still a need for collaborative efforts by the government with inputs from all stakeholders towards making it part and parcel of our everyday lives. Language is not just a means of communication, but also a means of identification. And without language, there is no identity. Given that language is a symbiogenesis catalyst of nationalism, it is imperative to communicate to the nationals their civic responsibilities and the need for each person to identify, honor the Nigerian national symbols, and understand his or her citizens' civic responsibilities. There were originally 521 indigenous languages in Nigeria. 9 have gone into extinction, leaving 510 existing languages in Nigeria, in 36 states, plus the FCT, and 774 local government areas, with over 9,999 wards. According to UNESCO, on the average, 25% of children below 11 years are unable to speak their parents' indigenous languages in Nigeria. And if the trend is not checked, the research notes that Nigerian languages will be in extinction in 2 to 3 generations, that is in 50 to 75 years' time. But we must not allow this to happen. To this end, Here Nigeria, a 50-minute phone-in radio TV talk show was created. It is a nationwide grassroots sensitization program on respect for Nigerian national symbols and citizens' civic responsibilities in Nigerian indigenous languages. Here Nigeria stands for Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, and all Nigerian languages. The program opens with the two hosts welcoming the audience and introducing the episode of the day. For example, the labor of our heroes past. The host then throws to a pre-recorded piece or insert on the Nigerian national anthem featuring the Nigerian Police Force Band. After that segment, the hosts welcome and introduce the guests, usually 2 in number, as they carry on with questions and answers on the topic of the day.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
The phone lines will be open at this point to receive audience input. The segment following this could be a debate by secondary school girls on the topic of the day. The next segment could feature random Nigerians reciting the national anthem in their local dialect. The host will wrap up the show by tying together lessons learned in that episode. Each episode is expected to entertain, inform, and educate the Nigerian populace on the following: 1. The national anthem and the pledge. 2. The national flag. 3. The Nigerian Constitution. 4. The National Coat of Arms. 5. The Nigerian currencies. 6. The international passport. And 7. The National Identification Card. Here Nigeria is aimed at indoctrinating positive national values and patriotism to Nigerians, irrespective of age, education, and class. It is an endeavor in reorientating Nigerians using indigenous languages as sensitization tool on the platform of grassroots civic education units, GCEU, and the electronic media. This project will also ensure that government policies, programs, and activities are better understood and identified by the citizenry. All existing languages and dialects will be used to indoctrinate the 75% of Nigerians who do not speak English language. Also, grassroots civic education units will be located within the wards of each local government area nationwide. Here, Nigeria seeks to implement the use of these existing indigenous languages as a tool for indoctrinating nationalism. These languages serve as confluence to over 4,000 dialects of which 2 are second language, Pidgin and English language, which ironically is our lingua franca. The target audience include the non-English speakers, handicaps, inmates, communities, pupils, students, undergraduates, immigrants, and all citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The program, which airs weekly, will feature 3 hosts per episode, with 13 episodes produced every quarter, bringing it to a total of 52 episodes yearly. To achieve this laudable initiative, we intend to create reorientation units in schools, marketplaces, prisons, shelter homes, organizations, and motor parks. Also, there will be interactive sessions with various groups, jingles, and talk shows on TV and radio, in addition to distribution of translated materials of the national anthem and the pledge, the Constitution, and interpretation of the supporting national symbols in indigenous languages. Radio and television stations will critically discuss the national anthem and the pledge line after line, looking into each line and its interpretation and relating it to other national symbols. Each line shall be carefully discussed for 4 weeks. The streaming link will be between the main studio and the language of the GCEU involved. Adopting the use of social media, blogs, and the Tell 1, Tell 10 strategy. Here is a quick SWOT analysis of this project. Strength. Originality with no stolen content of using indigenous languages as a communication tool. Strengthening the culture of nationalism, promoting citizen civic responsibilities, grassroots representation of government policies and feedbacks. Weakness. The program will improve in subsequent quarters. Lack of sponsors and funding. Best resource person may be dead. Originality. Research developed may be turned into best-selling literatures. Unveiled facts from history may lead to advancement in patriotism and unity. Threat. Inadequate funding and sponsorship may reduce project quality, inadequate execution by team, rejection, and diversion from original concept of project. Sponsors are expected to benefit immensely through constant advertisement on air to the large number of viewers. We hope to do this by branding of venue and presenters, brand awareness, brand equity, and increase in brand's value in the minds of our viewers. Why not join us on this journey to rediscovering our identity and values as a people unified in our difference?
All right, welcome back from the break. And I want to believe, in case we've had some of our participants send us messages, that what is Here in Nigeria all about. So we need to play that. You can also get a lot of information from our website, www.hereinigeria.com. Messages, past activities and programs are actually on that site. As we try to wrap up on the program, we're waiting for Professor Garba Kau. I think he's somewhere in Borno. And then we've been trying to reach him, maybe for network or for prayers. We are not sure. He's meant to be on this segment, and this segment had been queued for him. But however, we'll still try to, I'll try to put this back to us, that in stopping the bloodshed, when a human life matters to you, when a Nigerian life matters to you, there are certain steps you have to take and look through. We have a lot of partners. We have people that we've been working with on this program, like the social media team had done while in the middle of this program, showing us some pictures, some illustrations. Hate speech is serious. I know I belong to a group, and they are a very strong group, MIL, Media and Information Literacy. Those shots you've seen, because at this point, maybe possibly when Prof comes in, we might not be able to do all of this. We just do that before he comes in. Timbuktu Studio had been very supportive, and then there are partners. We are actually transmitting from Timbuktu Studio. They've been very helpful. So as a Nigerian in this program, you know it's not easy to sustain such things. Whichever way you feel you can contribute your quota, either by talking or by supporting someone outside or even the program, you could do that. And then we're also working with Media and Information Literacy team. They also, at least when it comes to internet and some technicalities, they're very, very there and very, very supportive. But we need to speak peace to stop the bloodshed. And how do you go about speaking peace? Make sure the news is true. If the news is true, how do you verify this? When you receive a message, verify the source. Oh, Fulani headsmen are killing people. The farmers are attacking Fulani headsmen. You see that on Twitter, you see that on WhatsApp. Whichever platform, have you verified it? I remember that once upon a time in this country, there's something called investigative journalism. Journalists will call on you, will challenge you beyond what someone posts on social media. What information? What is the source of your information? Where are you getting your information from? How true, how original, how genuine is that information? That can stop bloodshed. Don't forget, as earlier highlighted, you necessarily do not have to pick a gun before you pull down someone, before you spill blood. You can spill blood with the words of your mouth. If you don't verify a message you receive and you don't think through, we all have different temperaments in terms of message assimilation or how we take messages. Think through before you send it to the other person. Before you share, think through the message. How do you share this? To wipe out hate speech. Yes, you hate this ethnic group, you hate this religion, you hate this person, you hate this. No, we have to stop this online. We have to use information judiciously and creatively. So think, create, and then you share. Some think tanks came together to think about this, stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. And today matters, And today we are sharing, we are disseminating. That is when you are literate in information dissemination. Part of what disintegrates us in this country is information. How do we stop the killings? How do we stop the rivalries, the discrimination, the anger, the rage, and all of this? Can you extend love to someone that is close to you as a Nigerian? The drums of war, the rainbows of peace, which part do you belong to? Are you drumming to war, or you are shining bright and you are reflecting the rainbows of peace? Let us drop the drums of war and show forth the rainbows of peace. I want to believe along the line, this studio is opened basically for this program, but I like to take us through. You might just think through, is this all? It's a period of love. It's a period to show someone you care. And how do you fall in love with Nigeria? Who is Nigeria? I give this as an analogy anytime I have the opportunity to speak. Nigeria is you, Nigeria is me. Imagine a building, bricks put together. That is what forms a structure. Remove a brick from that building, there is a hole, and anything could penetrate through that hole. Anything could be stored in that hole. Fellow compatriots, let us tighten up the whole of Nigeria. Let us fix back all the bricks that have been removed. Let us fill with love the holes of pain, the holes of uncertainty. Let us fill these holes in this building, the structure called Nigeria, with your words, with your actions, and with all the things you do. People who are dying with different situations and circumstances. Let us extend love to people. If you live in a glass house, you don't throw stones. Nigeria is a glass house built with different ethnicity and people. A lot of people are going through one thing or the other. The same way you wouldn't want someone else to vent his anger on you, please do not vent your anger on the other person. There are a lot of holes of corruption, holes of hate speech, holes of hunger, holes in Nigeria. I mean the structure Nigeria. Some bricks have been removed, bricks of unemployment. These are things that don't take arms because you are unemployed. There are a lot of people that are being unjustly punished, imprisoned for crimes they do not know. And when they come out of the place, what happens? Government, citizens, we need to rise up to this. Rise up to sensitization, to awareness. Lawyers, how many people have you been able to give a pro bono justice to? I mean, standing in the gap for people who cannot pay legal fees. You have such you have such huge amount of money in the banks. How many school fees have you been able to pay? There are places that do not have health centers. Sometimes 500,000 naira could save a life. 1,000 naira could save a life. I want to tell you a story. This is not fiction. Of someone, two different stories, but someone I know. One is he buys recharge card somewhere along Nyanya, Abuja, Nigeria. And on a certain day, he told the people that, sorry, I don't have, I would have bought more, but just give me 200, give me 500 or give me 200. And then there's someone who sells cola nut, who sells bitter cola and then the rest. He said, 500 naira is big. It's not small money. If I have that, I will establish my business. And then the guy was like, the thing touched him. And what did he do? He came back because he had no much on him. He came back the following day and stretched an arm of fellowship, gave the person 500 naira. The guy was very happy. He said weeks later when he got there, the business was big. And he said, with this 500 naira, I have Tom, I have XYZ. That is showing love. Such a man will not take arms. Such a person will not shed blood. Your 100 naira, your 200 naira to your next neighbor, to that boy that roams across your street, will go a long way. The way the economy of words, when you think about a word before you throw it out, even to government, to institutions, to people, either to religious institution, or really matters a lot. I keep saying it. Bloodshed doesn't come only by guns, doesn't come only by knives, doesn't come only by swords. By the thoughts of your heart alone, millions of blood can be shed or are being shed and you don't know. Just one word you just said, or as you think in your heart, or an action you just take, and lives go for it. I don't want to mention instances, but think through some of these things I'm saying. You get to a place, a media house, you throw the bomb, and then there is an explosion, and lives go for that. Are you a conflict fueler, or you are a conflict resolver? I guess for us to really face this squarely as citizens, we need to be real to ourselves. At the end of this conversation, like someone said, I just like to read that chat. Mr. Israel Odemelam, he said, thanks for this. It came in time. It came in timely. Hashtag stop the bloodshed. Yes, it's coming in timely. But beyond the talk, beyond the virtual, we intend to take these things, engaging citizens in their languages. What language do you speak? I'll just quickly throw these graphics to you. That is what we are pleading to all Nigerians. Can you please translate this, voice it in an audio, send it to us, we will play. We'll play the translated one in Fufude. I know we've played it before, but we need to reach out to our Fulani brethren, our Fulani friends. A Fulani man told me, a friend told me who is Fulani. He said there is a big gap between Fulani in Kanu and Fulani in Kwara and the Fulani in Imo, because they live in different environments. They don't even speak the same language. It will take a lot of work. You need to really go into the conversation for an Imo Fulani to sync very well with a Kanu or a Kastina Fulani. Does that not pass a message? A Yoruba man, a native man, an Edo woman, and an Isha or a Gbagi girl, we are all human beings. We are human first before our ethnicity. Can we think Nigeria first? We are first a Nigerian before your tribe. So if nationalism is all that matters to us, can we stop thinking about ourselves or where we come from? When I meet you, all I need to know is, please, can I meet you, your name? That's all that matters. In that way, we can build a nation in love. I think where I come from does not really matter. All that matters is that I'm a human being and I can identify myself as a Nigerian. Every other thing really does not matter. What matters is I have blood flowing in my vein, and you don't have to pop out the blood. So, Nigerians, we implore you, take this message to the nooks and crannies. Please, at this moment, we'll roll that same message that needs to be translated, voiced, sent to us, and then we disseminate it all through the social media. We find ourselves in this beautiful country called Nigeria. Nobody decides his birth or his race. So I'll be back after this short break. Thank you. Everyone, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. Just the graphics, please. Studio, just the graphics, and then let us have the Fufude audio. So we play the Fufude audio that's sending a message of peace, sending a message of love. So we are imploring, we are pleading, we are calling and beckoning on all Nigerians. This is the language. Hashtag stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Nigerian lives matter. You are expected to translate this message in your language and share to religious centers and everywhere. You could go to your church on Sunday. We will connect with you on Zoom. We are here 7 a.m. You want to do that? Connect to Zoom, connect to us, and we will log on to you. We will pick you. What are we asking you to preach? It is a destiny. It is destiny that has brought us together in this country called Nigeria. Therefore, we must see ourselves as brothers and sisters. Enough of our animosity against each other, leading to hatred and bloodshed. No one chooses to belong to a particular tribe as such. No tribe is superior to the other. Let us love, tolerate, and accept each other as one and fight criminals that are out to destroy our resoluteness. Life is God-given. Thou shalt not kill. So this same This text and this wordings will just roll the voiceover in Fufude, that is in Fulani language. That goes to our brothers and sisters. Sorry, we are waiting. Can we just have that now?
ande wala suftuɗo leŋol muɗum nder lesdi ndi ngam non en fuu en go'o leŋol gongol ɓuraayi gongol en giɗgittir muñidiren kadin anden en go'o heɓa kolen bononda en yiɗɓe cenda en jomirawo hokkata yonki kanko hokki yonki ngam non tawaru bandiraɓe en kawta nder ndi lesdi bi'etendi Nigeria dow kaddara ngam non anden en fu meɗen en bandiraɓe worɓe e rewɓe ngañaandi kewtundi warwartirki heƴi non ande wala suftuɗo leŋol muɗum nder lesdi ndi ngam non en fu en go'o leŋol gongol ɓuraayi gongol en giɗgittir muñidiren kadin anden en go'o heɓa kolen bononda en yimɓe cenda en jomirawo hokkata yonki kanko hokki yonki ngam non tawaru bandiraɓe en kawta nder ndi lesdi bi'etendi Nigeria dow kaddara ngam non anden en fu meɗen en bandiraɓe worɓe.
We are back now. Welcome back. That is just the message you've heard in Fufu, which translates, let's tolerate ourselves. We are brothers, we are sisters. Prof is online. He's actually Borno, he's in Meduguri, and then maybe possibly tomorrow he'll be able to come online. But as it stands now, the network is bad, so we'll be joining Prof live via phone call. So Prof will introduce himself. Prof, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. Good afternoon, Prof. Okay, good. Good afternoon, Prof.
Good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon to everybody.
Okay.
All right, that's great. So, Prof,
all right, that's great. So, Prof, hashtag stop the bloodshed. I know you are part of this program. You know the genesis. Hashtag the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matter. And we just played your audio now. The message you sent out to the Fulani people. Bandiraba. Did I get it, sir?
Can you say that again?
Okay, can you say that again? Can you send that message live to the brethren, our brothers and sisters in Fufude? Can you recite it? We have played the audio actually, but can we hear that from you? Okay, go ahead, sir. Can you say that off?
All I said was Bandira Fulbe, Bandira Nigeria. I'm not tired. Very much. Thank you very much.
Wow, okay, that's interesting. I want to believe that those that understand the Fulfude language can quickly pick that. So, Prof, the floor is yours now. What message do you have for Nigeria? Can we just have, I know you will come up tomorrow and subsequently, but briefly, before we wrap up today's program,
can you just give us a little bit?
Can you just give us a little bit of your view, how we can stop the bloodshed,
the impact that a human
the
life has,
impact that
and
a
then
human life
how it
have,
really
and then
matters,
how
and
it
your
really matters,
perspective as a
and
Muslim,
your
because today is
perspective as
Friday,
a
and
Muslim,
we really
because today
want
is
to know what
Friday
the
and
Holy
we really
Quran
want to know what the
says
Holy
about
Quran
human life.
says about
So go
human
ahead,
life.
sir, and then
So go
just
ahead, sir, and
contribute
then
and talk to the
just
world
talk to
at large.
Nigerians and talk to the world at large.
My message is simple. Nigerians should love each other. Let us see Nigeria as mother. But people who belong to the same mother should not think of killing each other. All Nigerians are children of Nigeria. How do we then continue killing each other? Bloodshed is one of the most heinous crimes you will ever commit in Islam. When you kill one, it's like you have killed the whole nation. That is what the Quran has said. So, and this division has nothing to do with people of different faiths, whether a Muslim or a non-Muslim. Human life is completely sacred. Therefore, we should not feel because that person does not belong to either tribe or that tribe, or does not belong to that community, we should kill and feel we are free. No, we should always remember that death will certainly reach of anybody. If you kill, remember, if you are not killed, you will also die. And if you really believe that there is a day when you are going to account for the treacheries you have done, then you should know that killing has no benefit at all. Therefore, Nigerians, please let us love each other. Let us stop killing. Even if you get criminals right inside your house or your environment, try to have that love for humanity and hand him over to security men. Don't kill him. Don't maim him. Have that human feeling. He is created by God. You are also created by God. Nigerians, please, we should love each other. We should stop the bloodshed. Enough, I think, is enough. Thank you very much.
Okay, Prof, before we let you go, yes, we will give you like the next 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Can you communicate this language in what you just said, or maybe plus or minus? Can you talk to people in Fulfulde? I know I might not be able to pick it. Yes, so please, can you address Nigerians, address our brothers and sisters, both in Islam and in Christian, in Fulfulde language?
Bandira ne Nigeria.
Okay, Prof.
Okay, Prof. That is great, sir. I'll let you go. I'll let you go in the next 30, 40 seconds. And I know you speak Hausa, sir. I know you speak Hausa. Yes. Okay. Can you also communicate to viewers, Nigerians, our loved ones in that language, Hausa?
Tari ba sọ̀rọ̀. Òkè bìyẹn yà mí lẹ́nu, kébìyẹn pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Allah ne ya kaddara akwai bayanai a ƙasar nan. Allah ne ya kaddara akwai Bakulani. Allah ne ya kaddara akwai Bahaushe. Da sauran duk kabilun da suke cin Najeriya. Har mutum ya ɗauka cewa kabilarsa ita ce smart akan wata kabila. Domin ba sai ka zaɓi kabilar da ka fito ba. Saboda haka mu so juna, nuna soyayya, nuna ɗan ƙwantaka tsakanin mu. Maganar ƙiyayya wanda yake jawo mana wannan kashe-kashen da muke yi ya kowane ɗan adam ya zama kamar izina a kan cewa kisan nan zai ƙare ba, amma idan mutum ya yi laifi a yi ƙoƙari a kama shi a kai shi wurin hukuma, amma ka kama ɗan adam ka ɗan uwansa ka kashe shi mai kyau. Mu yi kanmu mu nuna cewa kashe-kashen nan ba abin da ya kamata mu ba, mu so junanmu mu rike ƙasar nan Najeriya, domin Najeriya nan ita kadai muka mallaka. Tun mutumin da ka tarar da shi a ƙasar Najeriya, Allah ne ya kawo shi ba kawo kansa ba. Saboda haka mu so junanmu, har mu yi bambanci na ƙabilanci, har mu yi bambanci na addini. Mun rike wannan soyayyar cewa Allah ne ya halice mu ya ajiye mu. Idan kuka tuna Allah da ya nuna cewa kisa ba ta da kyau, bai bambanta tsakanin kashin musulmi ko kashin wanda ba musulmi ba. Kisa gaba ɗaya Allah ya ce, kisa gaba ɗaya Allah ya ce, da haka ya kwanta, saboda haka rai da Allah ya ba mu shi ke ba mu. An ɗauka da shi ba za ka iya mayar da mutum ba, ba za ka iya mayar da mutum ba, kuma Allah ba mu zama lafiya, kuma Allah ya sa mu fahimta yadda ya kamata, yadda ya kamata cewa mu mutanen Najeriya ne.
All right, Prof. Thank you so
All right,
much,
Prof.
sir.
Thank you so much, sir. So I would like you to introduce yourself because you didn't introduce yourself ab initio when you came online. I know you did that before we spoke. Can you introduce yourself to Nigerians and then we let you go?
Did I hear you well?
Yes, we heard you properly.
Yes, we heard you properly, loud and clear.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is you should.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is you should introduce yourself. We don't know who has been speaking.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I am Professor Delbert. I am from Bayero University, Kano. I'm a lecturer in the Department of Linguistics, and one of the four runners in here, Nigeria. Ni Professor Delbert Daudu yana aiki a jami'ar Bayero Kano ina koyarwa a ɓangaren harsuna ne. Kuma ni na cikin Najeriya.
The third language, sir.
Okay, the third language, sir.
Prof, your third language. I thought you said.
Prof, your third language. I thought you said you were going to do that in 3 languages. All right, yes. Okay, thank you, Prof, so much for participating.
Good, yes.
Good, yes. All right, Prof is in Sambisa as we speak now. He's in Borno State, Sambisa. Okay, all right. Okay, Prof, we just let you go. Thank you. Bye, sir. All right.
Okay, so.
Viewers, we are back again. We are trying to round up the program for the day. We will resume back here tomorrow, same time, 12 noon, and then we take it down to as long as our participants and our audience wants to speak. We could run to 6. I have 6 hours every day, but that is subject to the contributions of Nigeria, the point of views at the time where we feel we've had enough for the day. We'll end the program, call it a day, and then we'll resume the following day. But before we leave, Prof had done that. He had spoken to Nigerians in English, he has spoken to Nigerians in Hausa, he has spoken to Nigerians in Fulfulde language. Yes, we know we have Mrs. Oluronti Zakios in the studio. She also shared her views, and this time around we want to get her, we want her to address Nigerians in Yoruba language. I know she speaks Yoruba language. Talk to the souls, the spirits of Nigerians, why we need to stop the bloodshed. Thank you. So, Madam Ronti, good afternoon. Once more again, welcome to the studio. Can I hear you respond to me, please?
Thank you for having me in the Yoruba language. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà rere, ẹ jẹ́ kí a nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká fìfẹ́ bára wa lò pọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká fi jẹ́wọ́ ìtàjẹ̀sílẹ̀ yìí, ká dáwọ́ ẹ̀ dúró. Kò di dandan ká tán, kò di dandan ká mọ́ra wa, kò di dandan ká jẹ̀bi. Torí pé a jọ jẹ́ ọmọ ìlú kan náà tó ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà. Ẹ jẹ́ má jẹ́ ká para wa mọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bára wa lò pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́, ká nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ ẹnìkejì wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ara wa. Tó bá rí ọmọ tí ebi ń pa kó fún lóúnjẹ, kò di dandan kẹ́ ẹ jà, kò di dandan kẹ́ ẹ gbébọn, kò di dandan kẹ́ ẹ para yín, ká má ta ìjẹ̀ sílẹ̀ mọ́. Ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà gan ó ti sú, kò fẹ́ ìtàjẹ̀sílẹ̀ wa mọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká fìfẹ́ bára wa lò, ẹ jẹ́ ká nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Nàìjíríà. Ẹ ṣé o.
That was very insightful. Thank you. Some people will say you are speaking in tongue. You have just spoken that, I guess. So we will have Amara now. Amara is an Igbo lady in the house. Amara will address Nigerians in Igbo language. Madam Ronti, before you go, please, you just talked about why should I give a child I don't know? Why should I give that child food? You are talking about love. What is the essence of love? Why must I show love? Kiki, Yoruba we say kilo de, Hausa we say meyafaru, Igbo we say gini kwa. So what's actually why should I do that?
Mo ṣe sọ pé ká bá rí ọmọ tí ebi pa ká fún lóúnjẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, tẹ́bí bá ń pa ọmọ ẹnìkejì wa, ká bá fún lóúnjẹ, á jẹun á lókun àtagbára láti fi ṣiṣẹ́. Àmọ́ nígbà tẹ́bí bá ń pa tó rí èmi tí mò ń jẹun tóun ò dẹ̀ jẹ tí mi ìdẹ́lé fún láti bẹ̀, á máa ro bá ṣe bí sí mi. Pé nígbà tí bá ṣe bí sí oúnjẹ tó ń jẹ tí ò fún mi, màá lè gbà ń bẹ̀, màá lè nípìn bẹ́ẹ̀, á lè jẹ tèmi. Àmọ́ tí mo bá rí pé tí mo bá ṣe ń fi sẹ́nu, mò ń fóun náà jẹ. Àwa méjèèjì a máa gbé ní ìrẹ́pọ̀, kò ní síjà, kò dẹ̀ ní sí àti robi sí mi. Ẹ ṣé mà.
Thank you so much, Madam Ronti. So if you have your parting notes, you can your parting words, you can do that, and then if not, we'll call in Amara to talk to our Igbo brothers and sisters in Igbo language. And then as the show goes on, I know Mr. Israel or I don't know the language you speak, but maybe at this point you could be spurred to want to address Nigerians and speak to the souls of Nigerians in your language. If you so wish to, no problem. But if you don't want to, that would be great. So Amara, can we have you, Mr. Amara, please, can we have you talk to Nigerians in Igbo language? Talk to our brothers and our sisters. Encourage them. Just say the things that can make someone stop the bloodshed. You know what happened in Igbo, in Imo, in Abia, and all of this. Just sow some seed of peace and seed of unity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma.
Sorry, can you hold on? And because I'm yet to feel you, I can't get you, so I don't want your messages lost. So if we get Amara, can we spotlight her? So let's spotlight her and then have her. So can we have you go ahead, Amara, please?
Okay. Thank you very much. Umunnam na umunne. This is just a way of calling out to everybody.
Sorry, hold it. It's I know you are a sophisticated Igbo woman,
I know.
I know. You might be. Please, let's have you stable. Yes, let's have you stable. I know you are sophisticated. You are an Abuja babe. You are a Lagos babe. Just do that in Igbo, no matter how little it is. That could reach out to someone you never know.
Okay, thank you. Ụmụnna na ụmụnna anyị chọrọ ịyọ unu ka ihe na-eme na obodo Naijiria, a na-egbu mmadụ, ọbara ebe niile, biko ka anyị Jesus Christ.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You see the reason why here Nigeria was put together. You see the reason why here Nigeria. So what did you just? She said one or two things. She said "Dumuna kain kain." Okay, that's good. Whatever you've been able to pass across. We have an Ibira man here. The whatever way he likes to speak the Ibira, whichever way he can speak it. Okay. Oh, Amara is giving a challenge to everybody, to all the Igbo speakers. She says she wants to speak Igbo. She needs to put her words together. So Adeza is an Ibira man. Whichever way he speaks it, he needs to communicate. Okay, Adeza is also Yoruba. He speaks Yoruba. So let's have Adeza talk to the Yoruba people. So we have Adeza speak in Yoruba, but you have to do a bit of the Ibira so that we can get to Andayanebira ma nene. Yes, that is Ibira. Andayanebira, my brethren Ibira ma nene, and so on and so forth. So let's have Adeza as we round up the program. Do that, and then while you are done with that, yes, you roll up the social media platforms and how we can be reached and how people can connect to the program tomorrow in few minutes.
Okay, over to you, Adeza.
Màá gbìyànjú láti sọ Yorùbá bí mo ṣe lè sọ sí. A ké sí àwọn ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà, àwa ọmọ Nàìjíríà, pé kí a jọ̀ọ́ ká nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa, ká fi ìwà ìlara, ìwà àìnífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ ẹnìkejì ká fi sẹ́yìn, ká rí dájú wípé a nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa, a dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú wa Nàìjíríà. Torí nípa ṣíṣe eléyìí ló máa jẹ́ kí ìlú yìí kó lè tẹ̀síwájú. Tá ò bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa, ìlú wa ò lè tẹ̀síwájú. So ìyànjú tí a mú wá sí iwájú àwa ọmọ Nàìjíríà.
Okay, thank you very much, Amara. So we have one more minute. Amara, so we have 1 more minute for you to quickly do that. We are almost rounding up the show. In less than 4-5 minutes, you should be out of the studio and get ready to roll it up tomorrow. And we believe tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be greater. Mr. Ikemba Chibuzo just joined. You see. All right, no problem. So Amara, you go ahead with Igbo. I will introduce Mr. Ikemba Chibuzo when Amara is done. So Amara, let's have you talk to your Igbo brothers and sisters, my brothers, my Nigerian people that speak Igbo language. Go ahead, please, Amara.
Okay. Ụmụnna na ụmụnna anyị chọrọ ịyọ unu ka anyị biri ọtọ dịka nwanne. Ka anyị kwụsị ọbara na-eme n'obodo. Ka anyị dịka ofu Nigeria. Ka anyị nwee ịfụnanya maka iwu Chineke si na we should love our neighbors as ourselves. So all anyị ka anyị na-ayọ unu biko. Thank you.
All right, that's great. Yes.
That's great. Thank you, Amara. Yes, I know everybody in the studio is clapping for. Yes, we are all clapping for. We are all clapping for Amara here. We are all doing that here. Mr. Ikemba Chibuzo, you just joined. And that is, we have to acknowledge him. He is our team head. Which state is that, Mr. Chibuzo? Sorry, my head is a bit full now. Can you introduce yourself? And then I just put one or two things to you because we're about wrapping up the show. But every Nigerian has a voice, and as long as you log on to this program, yes, you should be heard. Your voice should be passed across to the general citizens, because it takes a lot of love to run your data, to commit your time. So Mr. Ikemba Chibuzo, can you unmute yourself and activate your video so that we can get one or two messages from you? And Mr. Chibuzo, can you hear me? Mr. Ikemba Chibuzo, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
I can
good.
hear you.
Would you like to? Okay, can you activate your video, please? Because we're streaming live on YouTube, so we'll really appreciate to if you can activate your videos so that we hear you. You introduce yourself, and then when you are done introducing yourself, we want you to pass a message of love, a message of peace in Igbo language to the Nigerian populace, to our brothers and sisters who speak your language. You can use your dialect. It's not compulsory that you use your common Igbo. So let's have you go, Mr. Chibuzo. Chibuzo, I see that you are in a. So let's do your people.
100. Okay, I'm with Honorable represent constituency Mono.
Okay, Mr.
Wait.
Mr. Chibuzo, hold it. There is Mr. Chibuzo, hold it. There's a ray of light coming on your head. Can you move a bit? There is a ray of light flashing on you. Can you move towards Madam? Move towards your left. Can you move towards your left? There's a flash. It's really it's not friendly to the eyes. Yeah, move a bit more. There's okay, it's good. Okay, I learned it's good. It's good. Go ahead, Mr. Chibuzo. So give us in Igbo language. Yes, it's good. Can you move a bit more? That light is the sun. That sun is not helping. Move towards your left. Move towards Madam. Yes, a bit. Move a bit towards Madam. Just little more.
It's okay, like
great. So yeah, go ahead. Yes, go ahead. That is great.
anyị na Nsukka local gọọmenti dị n'Enugu steeti na-ekele anyị niile ka anyị chatinye ọnụ n'okwu onume na-asị na ọbara onye niile bụ onye Naijiria dị mkpa ọ dịchi mkpa ike na ndị na-anyị eme mesa awụchi ha ọbara mmadụ anyị niile jikọ aka ọnụ megide ma ọbara onye na-ewe akwụkwọ niile dị mkpa. Anyị bụ ofu ma anyị bụ na ekele m no.
Thank you, Mr. Chibuzo. Can we have the lady beside you? Can we have her introduce herself and then talk to Nigerians? Madam, would like you to introduce yourself and then tell us where you are hooking up from, where you joined from. Tell us your location, your name, maybe possibly what you do in English language first. Then talk to Nigerians.
Right,
why yes.
Oyinyechi Chinwendozoku, Councillor, Ochitenya and the man ward, Nsukka local government, Enugu State, precisely. So, yeah, iji gbakwunye my brother kwuru na ọbara ụmụ be anyị dị oke ọnụ dịka Jehova abịagwa ma wuchie ọbara ya n'elu obe nke Kalvarị maka anyị kwesịrị iwuchikwe anybody. So ọ bụ na anyị je jikọta aka ọnụ hụ ma na Naijiria bụ obodo anyị na-aga nke ọma na ọ ya bụ ihe dị mkpa. Ekele m no.
Hello, ma, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I would like to ask you, what is the situation like in Enugu? Is there peace Are we fine? Because on this program, we don't want to rely on social media messages or what is trending, flying within the air on wherever. But can you just give us a situation? Is there peace in Enugu? What advice are you going to give to the government of Enugu or to the people of Enugu on how to live in harmony and in peace?
Okay.
Mr. Chibuzo, honorable.
Hello?
Mr. Chibuzo, when you are done, honorable can do that. So let's have Mr. Chibuzo first, and then the honorable take over when you are done. So the floor is yours now.
Okay. First, we need to tell the whole Nigeria, the whole federation, that Enugu State is as peace as anything. Is very peaceful, and on the peaceful nature, we recommend His Excellency, Right Honorable Dr. Lawrence Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, the governor of Enugu State, for ensuring that Enugu State is very peaceful. Second, I make Nigeria mara Enugu State enweghị problem. Ma ị nọ n'Enugu na ayọ n'onye na-acha anyị n'Enugu State, onye isi anyị n'Enugu bụ gọvanọ anyị Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, nọ na-agbachi mbọ ike ahụ na onweghị onye na-awụghị ọbara mmadụ n'Enugu Steeti. O jisigo m ike n'udo nke enye na amamihe ka o si achị mmemme Enugu Steeti ga-abụ obodo mgbe mmadụ niile na
Okay, Mr. Chibuzo, your network is freezing.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, back to what I was saying. We appreciate His Excellency for making Enugu very peaceful by providing the enabling environment, the security outfit and rest of them to ensure that lives and property within Enugu is highly safeguarded and protected. So we give kudos to His Excellency for the good work he's doing in Enugu State. And we are telling every Enugu indigene and those living within Enugu to be a peace ambassador, which the governor is the peace setter himself. God bless Enugu State. God bless Nigeria. Let me hand over to.
All right, thank you so much. So, okay. So, Honorable, let's have you, ma.
Okay. Just like my brother have said, Enugu State, I've never seen its kind since I was born. The kind loving environment His Excellency have provided for us. He's a no-nonsense man. He doesn't tolerate any nonsense. So he made everything possible within his scope, within his power, to make sure that everywhere is calm. You can come to Enugu now, you will not get any bad news in terms of autism, killing people up and down. I think that one is no longer happening in our place. For now, with even a child can testify the peace-loving state we are enjoying in Enugu State. So now I thank His Excellency, the Governor of Enugu State.
Okay, Madam, I think Honorable and sorry, Honorable and Mr. Chibuzo, you so much eulogize His Excellency. So obviously he's doing a good job by keeping security, but we are actually targeting, we want you to pass the messages just to the citizens on how citizens can keep in love, not all about Enugu. Appreciate you. We thank you for your contributions. We thank you for all that you've done. So hello Nigerians, hello everybody. We are rounding up the segment for today. We will resume back this program 12 noon tomorrow, and then it will take us as long as we can go, or it takes us till 6 p.m. But the program is meant to be off. We just have to acknowledge the presence of one of our team heads, Mr. Ikemba Chibuzo. Tomorrow by 12 noon, you join us. You can send your messages, you can send your information, share this, call Nigerians to come across. I will roll these graphics again on the wall. If you need further information, just send some things to us, 08055996919. And then this is streaming live on YouTube. You could go back and hear the messages of hope, of peace that other people have put on. Let's stop the bloodshed. Human lives matter. Every Nigerian life matters. And then with this, we can take the country forward. It goes beyond the virtual thing. We'll all have to take it to the nooks and crannies. On behalf of myself and the entire production team, in the studio here, we have Mr. Shegun. He has been very, very supportive. So let's have Mr. Shegun wave to Nigerians. Hello, Mr. Shegun. Can you say hello to Nigerians? Let's have
Yeah,
you,
good
Mr.
afternoon, good
Shegun.
evening, good day, good morning, good night, good.
We can't see you. You're not spotlighted. We can't see you, Mr. Shegun. We need to see you. We need to go. We
Yeah,
need
good
to go. It's really
afternoon,
past
good
4.
morning, good evening, forever you're hearing from. I just want to say thank you for the people that have contributed far and wide, and God bless you immensely. Waiting, I will be open to for you to join us tomorrow, same time on YouTube and Zoom. Thank you very much.
So, these are your parting words, please.
Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this lovely program today. We would also be continuing tomorrow. We know Nigeria will be better. Nigeria has to be better. Thank you all.
Yes, Nigeria will be better. Yes, Nigeria will be better. Nigeria will be good. So we all stand up and take our national anthem. We roll the national anthem, and that will be the end of the program. Let me recollect your name again, Mr. Israel. Thank you for being online all the way, and every other person that had joined, done their contributions, and are gone. We want to say thank you to MIL, that's Media and Information Literacy. We want to say thank you to Timbuktu Studio. We want to say thank you to all Nigerians. So, on behalf of myself, Oluwadam Lola S. Oni, who will be anchoring this program all the way, and the team here in Nigeria, we say have a great time. Nigeria is great. Nigeria is fruitful. The land is green. This is the best country in the whole wide world that anybody could ever imagine. Thank you.
Don't play anything again.